as I'm walking here in these mysterious woods as the dark settles. It's not hard to understand why the stories of trolls and all these creatures, these mythical creatures living in the woods, came from. It's like the forests get kind of enchanted when the dark settles in. It's something not quite ominous, but mysterious and very much unknown. It's like even the birds are quiet, waiting for something.
Once upon a time, deep in the heart of the northern forests, there was a time of day that the animals and the trees both revered and feared: dusk. As the sun sank low, casting its last golden rays through the dense trees, a strange stillness would fall over the woods. The air, thick with the scent of pine and moss, would grow heavy, and the entire forest would pause, as though waiting for something ancient and unseen. Legend has it, in the time before time, the forest was ruled by powerful spirits, neither good nor evil, but bound by ancient laws older than the land itself. These spirits, guardians of the natural world, wandered freely under the cover of night, shaping the trees, guiding the streams, and tending to the creatures that roamed the land. But they had a secret. They could not exist in the full light of day, nor under the complete darkness of night. Their world belonged to the in-between, the twilight moments, when the sky was neither fully sunlit nor fully star-covered. For many centuries, the spirits lived peacefully alongside the living creatures of the forest. They were seldom seen, but always felt, their presence a reminder of the mysteries that lay beyond human understanding. The animals knew to stay still at dusk, honoring the quiet time when the forest itself would seem to hold its breath. Even the wind would pause, allowing the spirits to walk freely through the woods without disturbing the delicate balance they maintained. One fateful day, a curious traveler wandered into the forest during this sacred hour. Unaware of the old stories, the traveler ignored the sudden hush that fell over the trees and pushed forward, intent on reaching the far side before nightfall. As they moved deeper into the woods, the light grew dimmer and the shadows seemed to stretch and twist in unnatural ways. The very trees seemed to watch, their ancient limbs creaking softly as if whispering secrets. Suddenly, the traveler felt it, a change in the air, a deep and silent power awakening. It was as if the forest itself had come alive, but not in a way that was comforting. The ground beneath their feet seemed to shift, and the once familiar path now led in circles. A low hum, just barely audible, filled the air, and with it the sense that they were no longer alone. Terrified, the travelers tried to flee, but no matter how far or fast they ran, the trees closed in, the path vanishing before their eyes. It was then they realized the truth. They had trespassed into a time not meant for them. A moment when the spirits walked freely, invisible to mortal eyes, but always watching. The traveler never returned from that journey, but the story spread like wildfire. It was said that, at dusk, the boundary between the world of the living and the world of the spirits became thin, almost fragile. For a brief moment, the two realms overlapped, and those who dared to disturb the quiet were caught between them. The stillness that came over the forest at dusk was not just the animals resting or the trees swaying. It was the spirits moving unseen, ensuring that the balance of the world was kept. To this day, it's said that when dusk falls, the forest becomes enchanted. The animals stop to listen, and the wind holds its breath. And even the smallest leaf seems to pause in mid-air. It is a time of reverence and mystery. For those who know the ancient ways understand that this is the hour of the spirits, a fleeting moment when the forest itself remembers its ancient guardians. And so the people of the land learn to respect the forest at dusk, knowing that what may seem like a quiet, peaceful time is truly a moment of great power, when the world itself pauses and the unseen walks among them.